So we all know the Wolves just traded Karl Anthony Towns for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. And the question is, why would the Wolves do that after the season that they just had? I mean, we're talking about a team who was top 3 in the Western Conference this year and made it to the Western Conference and knocked out the defending champions in the NBA. I don't see why you would break up that unit and not just run it back the next year. Now, I'm going to take a look at this Wolves roster. So, first up, we got Mike Conley at the 1, of course. 2, Anthony Edwards. The 3, it will be Jaden McDaniels. The 4, I guess now will be Julius Randle since they traded him for Cat. And then at 5, we have Rudy Gobert. And also, they added Dante DiVincenzo. He's going to be like this 6'7" man. He's definitely going to be in this rotation. He's one of those guys who could play defense and knock down shots. He was like a 40% three-point shooter last year. So, this is a great piece, a great role player to have. But my only issue with this starting 5 is Randle. First off, Randle is not a player that's always healthy. For the past couple of seasons, he has been hurt, and he hasn't really shown us what he's capable of. I think we're still just looking at what he did in the past. Now, when he was on the Knicks running with Brunson and them, it looked good, but who knows how it's going to be now. The floor spacing on his team is just way different. Dante is a good floor spacer, but he's not a starter, so I don't really see how this team's going to work out. Now, there is rumors that Dante DiVincenzo, he didn't like his role on the Knicks. He was going to be coming off the bench now for Mikal Bridges. And to be fair, he just came off having one of his best seasons. He was playing elite defense and shooting the 3. So, I mean, him coming off the bench, I really didn't want that either. But Mikal Bridges, of course, he's a better player than Dante. But Dante, man, it's sad to see you go because everybody wanted to see the Villanova boys play together. Now, about the Western Conference, honestly, the Western Conference is stacked. It's a stacked Western Conference. We already knew teams like OKC and Denver were going to make the playoffs, but Minnesota, I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs or even be a top 5 seed in the Western Conference. I don't like this trade at all. Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards, I just don't see how these two work together. Like I keep saying, I don't see how it works. Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, that was a great duo. They had great chemistry with each other, and they were learning how to play with each other, and they worked well with each other. So I just don't see why you split that up. And like I said before, they just had one of their deepest postseason runs. So breaking that up was kind of just, I don't know. But for the future, I already know Julius Randle is not a long-term stay. I think he's just for right now. But Anthony Edwards, he's one of those players who wants to win now, and the team is trying to get better and win a championship. They've seen how far they can get, so they want to win. And Julius Randle, I just don't think he's the move for that. Now, it has been rumors, too, that the Wolves believe Anthony Edwards' window will be maximized with this trade. But I don't know why they think that. Like I said, they have to be trading Randle and make another big trade in the future. But for right now, I don't think this was the move, honestly. We're talking about a young kid who's only just trying to get better and improve. And he's going to want to win. So if he starts losing, you could possibly be looking at Anthony Edwards leaving this team as well. And now about the Knicks. Honestly, the Knicks are going to be legit. They're going to be a top 3 to 2 seed in the Eastern Conference if everybody stays healthy. And Karl Anthony Towns, what he asked for this team, rebounding, and he can shoot the 3. So it definitely works out. But I just don't know if he's going to be the second option for this team. Well, most likely he is, because he is going to be better than Mikal Bridges, of course. So he is going to be the secondary option. But he has to be consistent, especially on this Knicks team, because he will get booed in New York. Many fans will boo him, just like how they were doing Randle and many other players in the past. So I just hope he plays well on his team. And also, Karl Anthony Towns is from New Jersey, so this is kind of like his hometown. So let's see. But I still think the Knicks can go far. They can face the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals or whenever they do. And they do have a chance to take down Boston. But is it going to be enough? And is Karl Anthony Towns going to be consistent in the playoffs? Now, the Wolves probably would have had to move Naz Reid in another piece just to keep Karl Anthony Towns. But I think they looked at it as Naz Reid, he's also young, and they're also going to sign him to a long contract probably. And Karl Anthony Towns was just the piece to move. I've been seeing Karl Anthony Towns in many trade rumors, so it was bound to come, honestly. And the Knicks is the team that he's on, and he just has to perform on that team now. But with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video to 6 likes, and I'll be dropping it again. Thank you guys, and I'm out. See you guys in the next.